So my name is Joe Smith. I'm one of the founding partners of Method Studio, and we've been very fortunate to work with Orem City, not only on the City Hall, but the Family Fitness Center, Library Hall, and it's just been such an honor and a privilege to work with the good folks here at Orem. This project means the world to me. I raised my family in Orem in their formative years when they were young. You know, they went to Orem Elementary, to Lake Ridge, to Mountain View, and we were such a part of this community, and the community did so much for us. Coming to the library and being able to take them to story time and to puppet shows and just community events. Bringing the family to Orem Fest. We still do that, even though we don't live in Orem anymore. We love it here. This is our community. These are our neighbors, and to be able to serve and give back to the neighbors and bring this beautiful facility. The City Hall is a place where community comes together, and the services that are done here are on behalf of the community. And so to be a part of that just feels really incredible. It's a highlight of my career, honestly. So the clock was a request from the City Council to provide either a clock on the building or a clock tower, some sort of iconic element that could be seen and sort of identify the building with. So we investigated multiple concepts, and the one that everyone felt the strongest about is what you see on the building. So it becomes sort of a part of the brand of the building. When folks have been part of an existing infrastructure or existing building for a very long time, especially one that has deficiencies, and not only the way it's laid out, but natural light, you know, they're growing pains and they're bursting at the seams, and they come into a new building that begins to solve all those things for them. It really can be transformative for a city, transformative for those individuals that work and live within that space. And so we're excited for that, you know, the experience that they're going to have as they're moving into this building, how it's going to help them not only feel better and feel healthier, but also do their work in a more effective way. Yeah, so the change in brick color was intentional. Number one, to take inspiration from the materials in our surrounding area, the mountains, but also still having that sort of variety in brick that is found on the existing facilities, but providing sort of a new layer that brings it a little bit more contemporary. We think that Library Hall is sort of a unique thing that, you know, tied to an existing library, but, you know, it has a sort of the transitionary language to the architecture, and this has its own language, but they tie together, and some of the detailing, and the fitness center it's kind of its own thing as well, but it sort of makes everything a little more contemporary and looks to the future, and while still respecting the past in this, you know, again, the beautiful context. You know, if you think about the fitness center, we focused those windows and the new entrance towards the mountains, and it's absolutely spectacular and really makes a difference on the folks that are working out there, and really becomes sort of a destination. So those kind of principles of looking at the context, how do you take advantage of the assets that you have in a community, and really, you know, using those as design inspiration is really, I guess, the theme for each of those buildings.